Stay tuned for Laurie and Rob's podcast, where it's unfiltered, uncensored, and we talk about everything and anything that your heart desires.
I guess, yeah. So I'm not with nobody, because I don't want to hurt.
Welcome back to Laurie and
Rob's Unfiltered Podcast,
where we talk about everything and anything, uncensored, unfiltered, and yeah, it is what it is. So anyways,
y'all better be careful. She ain't got no filter.
Oh God, he's throwing me under the bus, guys. He's throwing me under the bus already. And this is our first video, guys.
Be careful.
So anyways, what we want to talk about and make this video about, basically a relationship, help me out, a relationship podcast where we talk about what relationships go through, what couples go through. You know, couples do go through a lot of things in life, and sometimes you have good, sometimes you have bad, sometimes, you know, you have hiccups, sometimes you have faults. We're human. That's what happens. But either you stay stuck and you keep repeating that same cycle and you keep going through the same shit, or you try to work together as a couple and try to move forward. Or some people just want to keep repeating the same old shit because they just haven't grew the fuck up. And yeah. But anyways, is there anything that you want to say?
No. Sometimes it's about boundaries too.
Yes, boundaries is very important. So guys, this is our first video, so we are going to see how this does. I just want to throw that out there. So if you guys have any questions, how we communication is very key in a relationship.
A lot of people don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to get things out without offending the other person.
Yes.
And
feelings get really hurt very fast.
Yeah, I mean, some people need to stop being so damn sensitive.
Yes.
They just like get it out, say it.
Yes.
For what it is.
And you know, I'm not perfect and I have flaws. So the things that he doesn't like is that I overtalk him, or sometimes I don't let him finish. Especially if we don't argue. We try not to argue. We have disagreements, or you know, things like that, and that's part of a relationship. But he doesn't like how I overtalk him and don't let him finish, and that's very, very understandable because I would hate if he did that to me. So I'm working on that shit right now.
Welcome to our living room. We decorated this just for you guys.
Absolutely not. I decorated it for us because, first off, let's get this straight. We live here. Y'all don't live here. So why would I decorate a whole living room for somebody that is not sitting in my living room?
No.
Yes, I decorated it for us, but this is a nice space for you guys can watch us.
See, she already started. She's checking me already.
Just saying. But anyways, yeah, we did decorate it for y'all too, because this is where you're going to be watching us from. Sometimes you may watch us in our car. Sometimes you may watch us at a park, or most of the majority of the time it'll be here. But it's nice and cozy. Setting is very nice, and I'm always in a good mood when I'm here. So anyways, let's talk about communication.
Huh?
Do you think what do you think in a communication? Like, do you think it's important?
Yeah.
To have communication?
100%. Without communication, you don't really have a relationship.
Yeah. And why do you think that?
It's because communication is 95% of your relationship.
Yeah.
And physical is the whole 5% of it.
Yeah. So without communication is like literally there's nothing, right?
No.
Communication is very, very key, guys, because that's the only way you verbalize things. You get things out. Closed mouths don't get fed. They don't get heard. So if you're not sitting there having communication, or if there's one spouse that is louder and barks more, but the other one just kind of just sits back. I've seen that. The other one just sits back and not says anything. It's kind of hard to juggle that, because it's like, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know how you feel. So communication and listening is very, very important, because you can communicate, but if you're not listening, it's like, what are you going to communicate for if you're not going to listen, right?
Definitely. I definitely agree.
Yeah. So if you guys do have any questions, like I said, this is our first podcast, and I know I'm doing a lot of this. I don't know why my husband is not really talking, but that's okay. Well, this is our first video, so I'm gonna let him slide a little bit.
I'm listening. You're the primary
focus.
Yeah.
I'm the focus in everything, and I better be the focus in your eyes too, boy.
Like I discussed with you before, is like, if guys have any questions, you know, I think it's just perfectly normal to email you, questions or whatever, or situations,
Yeah.
use the email, use that as a platform to, answer certain questions people have and stuff like that.
So I basically, if you guys don't want a question for everybody else to see down in the comments, you can email me and I will apply everything in the description, like all my social media platforms and my email address and everything. But anyways, yeah, if there's a question that you guys have, or if you're not getting something out of a relationship and you want to know how to fix it, or if you have questions on how to spice up your relationship, get a little kinky up in the bedroom type shit, I'm all for answering your questions. We want to not tell you guys what to do, but help give you guys good advice and encouragement, because relationships, they're not easy, they're very hard. But if it's worth it, you will work together as a team.
Yeah.
Right, baby?
Being an equal partner.
Yeah. Like he told me the other day, and it made me feel so good. He's like,
What'd I say?
He was like, we have the perfect relationship. I don't want to say we're perfect. No. In my world, I want to say we're perfect for each other. Mm-hmm. Yes. There is flaws in a relationship, like always. No relationship is perfect. There's no relationship that is perfect. But I guess in his eyes, because of his past stuff, maybe I'm just that perfect for him.
It's a work in progress.
Is.
Every relationship is a work in progress.
Because people ask me, how do you guys, how are you guys always happy? What else do they ask me? Like, how are you guys always happy? Do you guys ever argue? No, we don't argue, because arguing, it's not going to get anywhere.
Right? Y'all just don't see it on camera.
Watch when we get off camera, we're about to argue. It's just about communication and respecting each other, trying to respect each other's boundaries and not doing something that the other partner doesn't like. So if your partner says, I don't like when you're doing this, you should communicate about it and then try to resolve, okay, I'm gonna try not to, I'm gonna work on myself. Right?
But the number one thing, like I told our son the other day, is like, you're a kid, and this applies to adults too. You're a kid. You're gonna make a mistake. Learn from it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love how you said that. He said, make mistakes and learn from it.
Yeah. Make mistakes and learn from it.
Go make mistakes and learn from it. Because some people make mistakes and they're like, oh, baby, I won't do that again. And they end up doing the same shit all over again. It may not be right away, but it'll be down the line. And it's like, and then they want you to give them another chance. But those chances become their fucking habits. And those habits become your fucking reality.
No.
So yes, it does.
No, but those chances run out.
Yeah, they do. But if you keep giving people chances, they think, oh, she or he's not going to go nowhere. No. Guess what? Because when somebody else shows you that attention or shows you that they're not that way, your focus is going to go directly to this person. And that's not what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is that other significant other that is doing all of these things is supposed to work on himself, because I can't change, just say if it was us, I can't change what he's doing in our relationship. He has to change. And if I'm not that woman that he's gonna change for, then what's the use of being together, right? Like, it's like, okay, you're gonna keep doing this, and there's boundaries. There's a thing called respect. There's rules in a relationship. Right? If there was no rules in a relationship, then motherfuckers would just walk all the fuck all over you. And that's not going to happen in this relationship, because remember, I'm Latina. I sure am.
I'm Puerto Rican. What do you mean?
But you know what I love about our relationship is that we balance each other out. We definitely do. I'm not gonna say like he's very quiet, but he's more mellow than I am because I'm like up here, and it's just like we gotta just like balance each other out. He knows how to level me out just like my son does. So I love that about
I know
him.
how to check you.
He ain't checking nothing, guys. He ain't checking nothing.
Check there.
I wear the pants in the mother house, so let's not get that twisted.
What?
Mm-hmm. Did you see that face? I'm about to zoom in.
What? I can't believe she said that. But yeah, we're gonna start with how we met and etc. Some of the mistakes I made.
Yeah, those are gonna be for a different video though, because I don't want this video to be too long.
Yeah.
But we'll get into videos of like how we met, the mistakes that he made.
But I know there's gonna be like
a lot of people
judging,
hating. Yeah, a lot of people
hating and negative comments and so forth. I know that, like I said, we're adults.
Yeah.
Even kids make mistakes, learn from them, and so forth. There's relationship, there's boundaries, a lot of communication. I mean, yeah, rules.
No, there's rules.
No, I mean, yeah, there's rules and stuff, but there's boundaries there and stuff like that. Like, people make mistakes. It's all about learning from them.
Yeah.
Especially entering into a relationship.
Yeah.
And moving forward in that particular relationship.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
Like, he's never had a relationship.
With boundaries.
With boundaries. He's had relationships, but they were just like, there was no rules and no boundaries, no respect for one another. There was nothing.
It was like
they called each other bitches, pussies, and hoes.
Hey.
And we don't do that in this relationship. So him entering into a relationship where it's a real woman, a real woman, yeah. So him entering into a relationship where it's a real woman, being I don't know if you've ever dated an independent woman. I don't know, but before I met him, like, I've always been independent. So it was just kind of like I made my own rules and the way I live and how I am. And so him entering into that, I don't know if that was something that he was going to have a hard time with, but he adjusted pretty damn good, like really good. Because when you want something, you will communicate and adjust to it and try to work together and move forward. But it's all about communication.
But it's also about, like, I had a focus.
Yeah.
And I was focused on what I wanted to do for myself. And then entering into the relationship and incorporating that into us is like, okay.
Did you think he was going to be single forever? I did. I did.
I didn't think so. I was primarily focused on work.
Yeah.
That's it. 100% work. 2 jobs, doing this, and yeah, living the best life I can.
But when I entered into the store that he was working in,
oh my God,
honey,
that's for another time.
He couldn't get enough.
She dominated.
That's
for another time.
I was.
You dominated.
That's for another video. But anyways, guys, with that being said, just like I said, this is our new video, our first video, and we just wanted to get this video out. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask us any questions. And I will leave all my links down in the description. But with that being said, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. We hope you guys like this kind of content. If you guys enjoy this types of content, please don't forget to give us a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. My name is Laurie, and this is
Rob.
With that being said, have a blessed day.
Stay tuned.
Bye. That was good. Good.